Are we hijacking the intro?
Well, no, because we had already agreed we weren't going to hijack the intro.
Yeah, we won't. We can hijack the outro though.
Yeah, let's do that.
You realize you just hijacked the intro.
No, we didn't.
no, we
We
didn't.
haven't started moving yet. There's no intro.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Wait. This is the intro. You're starting.
It was the middle of June. With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista.
Oh, hey, that's when this is getting uploaded.
Oh, look at that. We're time accurate now.
Remember when we were in October?
With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
Steel.
Oh my god, I was gonna make the same joke.
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams. I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much.
Isn't that your literal job, though?
But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class!
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
Oh, the sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Our class averages?
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge.
Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. Stand, bow.
Jeez, what should I do? I could stand to bone up on just about everything, honestly, but my biggest worry right now is math. I wouldn't mind doing a few quick study sessions with you if you think it would help. I need to review math anyway. I'm not sure how much time I'll be able to spare, though. You mean it? That'd be a huge help. My biggest weak spot is Erebonian history, I guess. I doubt that comes as a huge surprise to anyone. I think I understand all the material we've gone over directly in class, but there are some finer points. I can aid you with that if you'd like. Though in return, I'd appreciate a fresh pair of eyes to help revise my military science essay. It'd be my pleasure. Would you like to study with me, Fee? I guess so. Oh, would you two mind if I jumped in too? I could use a little refresher on my classics. Of course, you're more than welcome. Would you like to join us, Laura? No, I appreciate your invitation, but I'll have to pass this time. There's a subject I need to review in private. I'll see you all later. I don't really do much for the voices, but I barely even remember how little what I was even doing with some of them. Huh? What's up with her? Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but I could have sworn I saw her looking over at Fee. Hey, Reen. Hey, what is it? You heading back to the dorms? You're totally welcome to come study with us if you want. Wasn't planning on heading straight back. Might come and join you guys a bit later. Alright then. Perhaps we'll see you later. Day before the exams is a free day. We haven't had one of these in real time, literal months. Talking to certain characters will allow you to study with them. When you run out of bonding points, time of day will change to evening and the main story will advance. Right, we have our 3
You
social
have
links
3
for the day.
people to study
Oh,
with.
look.
Are you studying this?
Let's see. Oh, there's a story event over there.
Yeah, I think well, there's like the when I'm kind of iffy about remembering this part of the story. I think, yeah, if you use your bonding event, then like the red ones are bonding events instead of
Okay.
usual what's the color.
Let's see. Oh, are the 2 of you studying military science? Looks like you just are tearing through things too. More or less. He said the thing. You caught us just as we researched the section on military symbols. Care to join us? Maybe. Who else are we gonna look for, though? Let's see. I don't know how I can,
Open up your map. Thingy. that
There's
you-
like 4 buttons for
Okay,
this shit. Let's see.
There's your map.
Okay,
It's a
interesting.
You gotta go to the gym.
Math,
Of course we're going to the
and
gym.
another one.
It's Jim.
Obviously.
Who gets to win? I get to win. Everybody's happy.
Wait a minute. Oh, there they are. Oh, are you 2 studying? Alyssa probably met up with Laura because she was worried about her. Yeah, we both figured we had a lot of art to brush up on. It's probably not our most important subject in the grand scheme of things, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Never had to deal with a series of exams right in a row like this. Laziness could very well be tantamount to failure. Would you like to join us, Rain? God, I need water.
And, you know, I would make a joke about you not editing your videos, but you did edit your videos, so I'm not gonna do the joke.
I'd love to. The exam's supposed to be focused on the basics of illustration, right? Got it. Let's get started. How about you ask the first question, Rain? Sure. Oh boy. Okay, first this episode's gonna be absolutely awful on my throat. Okay, first question. Alyssa, what's a dessin? I think it's a drawing that makes use of monochrome lines of varying heaviness to highlight the way light hits a subject. You think correctly. So, Laura, what exactly is a sketch? A sketch portrays its subject roughly, with very little in the way of detail. I suppose it could be likened to an early first draft of a drawing. That's right. Sketches and dessin are common, are basically 2 sides of the same coin, since both are used to start a painting. I cannot English. As usual. The big difference is that dessin usually takes some time to finish, where sketches are pretty quick. But there's a method that's even quicker than and more basic than sketching. Any ideas, Laura? That would be croquis, I believe. You 2 know your stuff, but maybe that just means we should be using harder questions to study with. Let me see if I can find some. Hey Reen, if you want, I can ask the next set of questions. It's hardly effective studying if you don't get to answer any questions yourself. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just give me a minute here and I'll find you a really good one. Well, if you insist. Maybe we should have expected this. She said the thing! He really is a kind-hearted person.
You should be remembering everything you're saying there, by the way.
I did not hear what you said there.
I said you should be remembering everything they've been saying there.
Oh god, it's gonna be actual tests later.
Yep.
And so the 3 continued their art study session. Bond with Alyssa strengthened, and bond with Laura strengthened. Yay! Now then, what's next? That's the wrong button.
See, the fun thing will be we're not going to give you any answers during the midterm. That'd
Oh
be
no.
cheating.
So there is no way in hell we're not doing this one.
Post-Crow.
Hey there, Reen, what's up? Hold on, let me guess. You were studying away nice and diligently when your orbital lamp suddenly went out. Swing and a miss. You 2 seem pretty relaxed despite how close the midterms are getting. Who do you think you're talking to? I know better than anything that it's pointless to start studying this late in the game. How's that working out for you? Crow's actually pretty good when it comes to practical stuff. Survival skills, first aid, all those kind of things. Really? See? All stuff you don't need to study for. But if you're feeling shaky about any of it, I'm happy to teach you a thing or two. Sure, why not? Sure, I'll take you up on that. Wait, you're serious?
Uh-oh.
The idea of Crow teaching anyone anything is a little unnerving. Are you just joking? Nah, it's cool. Might as well show you the ropes. Cool if we borrow a chair or two, George. Go for it. And so, Crow passed all of his knowledge on to Reen. That about sums up what they'll be testing you first years on. Should probably make sure you've got CPR down, too. I do actually need to brush up on that. Do you think it'll come up? It's only one of the most basic things anyone would expect out of a Thor student, so it wouldn't hurt to know. Right, here's how it goes. You find someone who's collapsed. First up is checking whether or not they're conscious. If they're unconscious, it's safe to assume they're in trouble. Next, you're going to want to shout for help. You're not going to want to try and handle this on your own, got it? The more people you have helping out, the better their chances are to survive. Makes sense? Next up is making sure they're breathing. If they aren't, or something's weird about the way they are, it's CPR time. This basically involves giving them a repeated combination of chest compressions and rescue breaths. You need to keep this up until their pulse and breathing return, got it? Don't give up until the very end. Understood. Does seem like the kind of person I could count on in a jam. Guess George was right about him being good at practical stuff. Now you've got to do is put that into practice. You see a girl in need, you better get right in there. She wakes up and sees you saved her life, instant fireworks. Your hands and lips are in the right spots already. Every time I think anything positive about you, you go and say something like that. Oh well, this was useful though. Thanks for taking the time to teach me. Good luck, my son. Go out there and get some good grades for me. I love him so much. Oh, he's great.
You CPR, you also teach you how to get some.
Oh, never change, Crow. So the next question is... Oh wow, wait, it's raining, and
that's cool.
I did not expect that.
Yeah.
The next question is...
That's pretty cool.
Who else do we go see?
No, you gotta do Fee.
I do want to do Fee, yes, but...
Or you can do the boy Elliot.
Elliot would be nice, because Machias as well. Or Usus and Gaius. Or whoever this is. I should remember who this is, I think, but... where are you? No, that's not the ones I'm looking for right now.
That was the sisters, huh?
I'm just trying to see who the other one is. I do not remember them at all. Wait a second.
It's Toa. They're in that room,
They're down there, I know, but I'm looking for the other one. But, no, she's not in here? What? Hold on.
You didn't look behind.
I didn't see, I don't see it on the map.
Right out.
What?
You didn't look at the left side.
Oh, okay. Toa and, right. Toa and Angelica. Interesting. I mean, I could go for them, but... I mean, I should be reading this, but oh well. I should definitely be reading this, but it's too late, and I'm not going to commit now. I want to go see... no, not Alyssa's Fees anyway, so I think I'll do that. Which is in the same building anyway.
New Game Plus, you can give infinite bonding points, so...
Nice. We might have to go through some of them later, but I don't know. I'll probably do that on my own, though. Are the two of you going over Erebonian history? I can't memorize things like this. It's all pointless. Fee, that seems a little harsh. Oh, I know. Why don't you join us, Reen? I'm sure it would make studying more enjoyable for Fee, too. Sure, why not? Sounds like a good idea to me. Exam's going to be focused on the War of the Lions, right? That's right. Shall we start from the beginning, then? After that, Dreikel's gathered soldiers in the Nord Highlands. And in the year 952 of the Septine calendar, he liberated the capital, bringing the war to an end. Excellent. Well done, Fee. I guess it stuck. Incidentally, the war came to an end in July of that year, which is next month, so that's easy to remember. They say it was raining in Heimdall that day, but legend has it the moment Emperor Dreikel stepped into the city, the rain stopped. Huh, that's neat. Yeah, that seems like a story that'll stick in my memory. You're a pretty good teacher, aren't you? He said the thing! Well, I'm always using tricks like these to help me remember things. If you're having fun while you study, it makes it that much easier for the material to stick in your memory. Interesting. So that's your method. Well, if you can do it, we can do it too. Shall we finish this stuff off then? Please. Reen stayed with Emma and Fee for a while longer, making sure they knew their Erebonian history from back to front. Bond with Emma and Fee strengthened.
The bells of doom.
Oh, it's already time to head home. I didn't even realize because of the rain. Guess I should get ready to head back to the dorms. No umbrella this time? Oh, there it is.
Excuse me?
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle shall be legendary.
Oh, look at that. Who's this?
I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this. Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Oh, yeah, you're in the right place. His office is in the East Wing, first floor. The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness. But I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master Reen.
How does she know our name?
Our battle. I must battle this maid.
Anyway.
I've been saving that battle legendary.
Wait
I thought
a
it'd be
minute.
legendary thing for like so long.
How does she know who I am?
Reen?
No, he catches on.
Oh, hey, Alyssa.
Hey there, Elisa. Heading back to the dorm?
Yep. Emma and the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more. But I figured I'm not gonna learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Right. Well, you're going my way, so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay. Hey, it's not often the two of us get to walk back to the dorms together, is it?
Well,
He said the thing!
at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
Nah, no need for that between friends.
True, though.
But you're in good company. My sister's asked me that before, too.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years. Anyway, how do you feel? All prepped and ready for our exams?
Not sure. I gave it the best I've got. Still, I've got that nagging feeling I could have hit the books a little harder. I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Makia scored higher than you, right?
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Erebonia has no shortage of smart people.
No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Ruhr, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level.
I do find it interesting that if they run out of space in the walking, they just stop.
Aren't you curious about, my family and stuff?
You mean the mysterious Alisa R, agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry.
It's not that major or anything, especially compared to what you and Fee have told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal. Though Fee's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in a Jaeger Corps must have been like.
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kind of strange earlier.
Oh?
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me.
Rain told Alyssa about the woman in the maid uniform.
A maid
Yeah,
who knew
me.
your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act. She seemed a couple years older than us, maybe 20 or so.
A maid in her early 20s.
Something wrong?
No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her.
It seems it couldn't be me.
Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here.
I'm sorry, what?
Anyway, maybe the upper class dorm has a new hire starting out or something? Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
If only.
He said the thing.
He said the thing.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Oh boy.
Next day, the first of the 4 grueling days of midterm exam begin. Oh boy. Oh hell.
Oh boy.
Good luck. Again, we are not helping you.
I do remember that it was July. Should be the right answer. I should probably have read the question out loud. Oh well. Mr. A wants to draw a rough color watercolor image. I don't know.
How do you not know this? It was covered earlier.
It was not. They never said anything about watercolor.
That means a rough color water image.
It was in one of the others of we didn't go to audience.
I'm going to say... Shit.
When I will say, that was the one that was for the monochromatic image.
Right.
For shadows and lighting.
No, but I was thinking like that would be the base you then work on with the watercolor, but I guess sketch probably would have been it. Oh, hell. Figure 1 depicts a military formation. What type of unit is currently advancing?
So the frontliners then.
I don't know.
I think armored. Either armored or infantry.
Yeah. I'm gonna say armored.
You're not supposed to help
Hey,
him.
there we go. I mean, he doesn't know the answers either. This should be the right answer.
No, that's common sense in terms of formation.
If you know things about the military, maybe.
I mean, my dad's a soldier, so.
Fair enough.
Oh, I like how they just snapped into place. That's funny.
Okay, following statements about orbments all purport to be true. Which one is not? Which one is not? Abilities change based on quartz. That's true. They synchronize with the user. Maybe. Allow arts uses about quartz. What does that even mean?
No help.
Oh, orbments. Okay. Right. Orbital energy recovers over time. I don't know, because it does when we go to bed. I'm assuming that's AP. There we go. I was right.
Good job.
I mean, that one's more of a gameplay question, so it should have been easier. I'm just dumb. Political economics. Of the following laws enacted last year, which came into force first in Heimdall.
Oh boy.
How am I supposed to know? I mean, the relevant one to the story has been taxes, so no.
You know what would be funny? If it turns out the crow's lesson does not come up here.
Probably won't. Oh god. Okay. Should be, I think, B first, then A. No. D first, then B, then A. What?
You study for.
I remember it. I'm sure that was right.
No, you have to check if it's conscious first.
Yeah, conscious, but I thought the call for help would have been first. I guess not. Oh.
In an emergency scenario, you immediately dive in as you're performing the CPR, then you call for help.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As every second matters here.
Yeah. No, that does make sense. I'm just today's been a day. Brain no work. Ironically, it should be working though, because I actually took my fucking meds.
For what it's worth, I answered all of those questions correctly in my head.
That's 2 mistakes.
And what do you know? Looks like the rain ended right along with them. Clearly, this is the goddess's way of rewarding you all for your hard work. Did I miss a line? I might have missed a line. I don't think that reasoning would stand up to scrutiny. Oh, I'm totally spent. It's over. You worked really hard, Fee. Ugh. Anyway, today's a free day, so take the chance to unwind and blow off all that pent-up exam stress. They'll post the results next Wednesday, so take it easy till then. Don't relax too much, because you got your next practical exam next Wednesday afternoon, too. Oh, with all the intensive studying, I'd completely forgotten about that. You could stand to be a little more considerate with the timing of your announcement. So next Wednesday is when we'll know where we're going for our next field study. Yep. You'll be shipping out that weekend for another exotic trip. Anyway, make the most of tomorrow, everyone. You've earned at least one day off. I guess I should probably attend club practice once in a while. Oh, and one more thing. I've got some business to take care of out of town after we're all done here. Won't be back until tomorrow night, so don't, burn down the dorm while I'm gone or anything. I love her, she's so good. I don't think we've had 2 free days in a row in a while. In terms of gameplay, I mean. I mean, we haven't had free days in a while just in general because it's been taking us so long to get through all the field study stuff.
Oh, now that the exams are over, I feel free as a bird. And I'll keep on soaring, at least until the results come back.
I sympathize, but personally, I've got a good feeling about these. How about you, Emma? How do you think you did?
Well, I don't think I did too badly, all things considered.
Just stop before you embarrass yourself.
Oh.
We'll just have to wait and see what next week's results look like. Anyway, what do you think that was all about with Instructor Sarah?
Oh, you mean that whole thing about going out of town to meet someone? Going out of town? Won't be back until tomorrow night? It's almost as if...
She's going to meet her secret lover?
As if.
Impossible. The Empire hasn't yet turned out a man desperate enough to woo that alcoholic typhoon.
You have a point. I can't deny she's got the looks to snare a man, but that personality and that lifestyle...
You guys are terrible. Totally agreed, though.
Also, he said the thing.
Ouch.
He said the thing in
I'm
a funny
surprised to
one.
hear that from you, though, Reen. She always seems to dump the most work on you.
Will you be helping the student council again tomorrow?
That's the plan. Heck, I'm almost looking forward to being the student council's errand boy after holding up studying for so long.
Perhaps so.
Oh,
Please let us know if you plan on exploring the old schoolhouse.
Yeah, I'd be glad to lend a hand this time.
Oh yeah, that's a thing we can do.
Thanks. Better watch out, though. I might take you up on that offer.
Ooh, looks like we're all up for a little exploration this time. Come to think of it, where did Gaius run off to? He mentioned the principal wanted to have a word with him. You think he went there?
Oh, yeah. Wonder what that was about.
I hope he hasn't gotten into trouble. I mean, I doubt he would.
I have no idea. He and Laura left early too. I was kind of hoping we could all walk back to the dorm together for once. That sounds nice.
Hey, so this might just be my imagination, but do those two seem kind of awkward around each other to anyone else?
Really?
So you think so too? It seems like it started around the beginning of the month. I wonder if something happened then. It's like they've been avoiding each other ever since.
You say that, but I did not take either as the type to dwell on petty issues or misunderstandings.
Neither did I. We've been trying to suss out what the problem between them is, but so far, no luck.
Oh my fucking god. Stop having the same brain rot as I do, and stop actually committing to it.
Did you see something, Machias?
What happened?
Well, do you remember the day we gave our group reports on what happened during last month's field study? We gave a truthful account, including the part where Fee used an explosive to blast open the door to my cell.
Yeah?
That's when we found out that Fee used to be in a Jaeger Corps. That really threw me for a loop, but what does that have to do with Laura?
Well, when that came up, I couldn't help but notice Laura had a rather unpleasant expression. It flashed across her face for only a moment, though, so I wondered if I had just imagined it.
Interesting.
But even if we assume that's true, what reason would she have to be upset?
I can hardly hazard a guess.
Or
We all have
backstory
certain
time.
things we'd rather keep to ourselves. We even have a member of this very class who remains tight-lipped about her own family, after all.
Do you really have to drag me into this?
My apologies. I meant no offense. I do have my suspicions as to your lineage, however.
Really?
Ugh, you. Now, getting angry won't accomplish anything.
Don't worry. We're not going to twist your arm into telling us. When you're ready to talk about it, we'll be ready to listen.
It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that. Welcome back, my lady. Huh?
Maid girl.
Maids are nice.
What? Sharon? It's so delightful to see you again.
Oh, hey. It's that maid I ran into the other day.
You know her?
What are you doing here? She didn't. Mother didn't. But of course, I was sent here at the behest of the chairman herself. Starting today, I will be assuming the position of caretaker for Class 7's dormitory.
It should have been me. I had to.
Over.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. My name is Sharon Kruger. I am a servant in the employ of the Rhineford household, Lady Elisa's family. I will do all I can to be of service to you, so please keep me informed of anything you might need.
Imagine hiding your identity only for your mate to show up.
Chapter 3, Beyond the Railways.
Isn't the Rhineford the ones in charge of the train in Erebonia?
They're in charge of a lot of
Rhineford
things,
is
I
a
recall.
huge tech company.
Yeah. Very important company.
Yeah, they're a pretty big deal.
Oh, this day. Okay, this day has a very funny localization error.
Uh-oh.
That's from an
Really?
NPC. I have to show you.
Oh!
I suppose we should go find that, because I do intend to end the episode soon.
My chicken is stuck in another 1 hour
Simply
cutscene.
spectacular. Just how many different types of food are there here?
This looks more than edible. I believe this is what they call an imperial breakfast.
That's right, Emma. It's a traditional Erebonian style of breakfast. I must apologize. It's taken me some time to familiarize myself with this kitchen, so my cooking has been a bit lackluster.
Come now, Sharon. Your skill is something to be praised. This is far more colorful and varied than the breakfast served in my own home.
I would compare this spread favorably with the breakfast served in the Duke's household.
I'm honored that you think so. I've also brewed both tea and coffee if anyone would like some.
I get the feeling Elisa is less than impressed with the meal.
It sounds like they had a big argument yesterday.
Not a chance! I thought I'd finally gotten away from her. I'm not going to let her have her way this time.
My lady, please. I truly don't believe the chairman sent me to keep an eye on you like that. She simply sent me so that her beloved daughter might have fewer inconveniences in her daily life.
I can take perfectly good care of myself, thank you very much. Oh, fine! I'll take this up with her myself then. Is she in the office at corporate today, or is she out on inspection or something?
I believe she'll be dining with the Ministry of Railways president in the capital today. After that, she'll be continuing her inspection tour, so she won't be back in Ruhr for another 5 days.
Does she ever slow down? I'm surprised she doesn't burn through a pair of shoes a week. Anyway, I'm not going to take this lying down. She's stuck her nose into things one too many times.
I can't believe that R actually stood for Elisa Reinford. And from the sound of it, her mother's the company chairman too.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that Elisa's mom is basically in charge of the continent's biggest industrial company. Her family's probably got more money than most of the aristocracy. I can see why she'd want to keep her family under wraps, what with all the nobles here.
Anyway, I object to everything about this. Considering how busy Mother is, I'm sure she needs your assistance far more than I do.
I knew it. You're really concerned about her, aren't you? The way you two care so much for each other deep down is one of the reasons I'm so proud to serve you.
That's preposterous.
Oh, my lady, I almost forgot to mention that I made plenty of your favorite apricot jam. Would you like me to spread some on your toast?
Ooh, really?
Oh my god, she's so easy.
Very easy.
I mean, stop treating me like a child. Though yes, I would like some jam.
It's almost heartwarming to watch.
Looks like Sharon's got her number.
Beginning the day with Sharon's peerless breakfast, the members of Class 7 left to go about their daily routine. Meanwhile, Reen went to check the tasks the student council had given him for the day. Oh yeah, we do have tasks here, I forgot about that. Student council tasks for June. Let's see. Old Schoolhouse Mystery 3 and Born to be Orbital. Testing the orbital bike's capabilities on a highway near Trista. If you're curious, you can come talk to us in the engineering building. Ooh. I am in need of aid. Some fair maiden has sent me several messages proclaiming her love for me. And who could blame her? I simply must know who she is. So would some kind soul find... What the hell? Help find her and bring her to me. Jesus, I cannot read. Oh. And then, of course, Old Schoolhouse Mystery 3. Hey, a request from George and Angelica. It's about the orbital bike, too. I wonder what they need my help with. Looks like I'll have to swing by the engineering club before I head to the old schoolhouse. Well, this is the first sun I've seen in days, so I might as well make the most of it. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, so to find this localization area, you need to go to the cafeteria.
Cafeteria. Where will that be?
It's in the academy.
Right, okay.
In the academy. Okay.
Academy. Why is it lagging
You could've
game?
Alright, so then it should be not in the main building.
Is it main building or student union?
The student union, I think.
It's in the student union.
Alright.
Alright, go to there. Alright.
Which one?
Oh, I think it's later. Hold on. Hold on, I think it's in later in the day, actually. Hold on.
Oh, that's weird.
Let me make sure I'm correct on this. But I think we have to save it for next episode then.
Yeah, we will. Alright, then let me find a good place to stop. That has been a good 40 minutes or so. It is good to finally be once again recording this, because we've been missing every other week for a while now, it seems. But I will try and get things, hopefully, back on schedule in terms of, like, uploading. And we will see you all, in that case, next week.
Or not.
Thanks for watching.
The answer you were looking for, Mario, was sketch.
Of course it was.